Hello guys, hello and welcome. Hope you are keeping well. Look, wee video today. I'm just going to start off with a wee bit of a chat with you if that's okay. Want to talk about this here after, but just for now, just for a couple of minutes, I'll try and keep it as short and sweet as I can, because it's the main topic. Everybody's talking about it. There's no getting away from it. No matter what part of the country or part of the world that you're in, this is the main talk. Everybody's talking about it. You don't know anybody who's not talking about it. So we'll try and get that over and done with as soon as we can, as quick as I can here. Guys, COVID-19, the coronavirus, you know yourselves, it's going to be tough times ahead. Another 2 weeks here in Northern Ireland, we're expecting the same as the rest of the UK. I think we're expecting this peak that they keep talking about. And at the minute, they're trying to isolate everybody as best they can. They're not going overboard. Like, in the UK and Northern Ireland, you're allowed to go to the shops and you're allowed to do certain things, get out for a wee bit of exercise and stuff now and again. But they want you to try and stay at home if you don't need out for any other reason. A lot of people are thinking conspiracy things and all into it. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes I read conspiracy theories and I sort of think it could be. I don't fully believe, but I don't not disbelieve, if you understand me. So anybody with conspiracy theories, if you want to drop them in the comments below, feel free to work away and drop them down there. I'll have a read at them. But I've heard all sorts, from the from the Chinese, to collapse the economic from America and the UK to try and collapse the economy. Other things about Bill Gates, who's created the virus, and he created the antidote for it, and he has it, and they're going to vaccinate everybody in the whole wide world with some sort of dye and give everybody an ID and all sorts of stuff. And at the minute people are saying this 2 meter stuff from people is actually social distancing. They're calling it, is actually what was the word used for it? Social conditioning. They're social conditioning us. So I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to live life as normal as I can and get on with things, guys. Listen, I want a big shout out. There's loads of guys I haven't spoke to in a long time. Dave Harvey, Carl Saunders, Blue Farm, Gordon Green, Tommy, my mate Tommy from Belfast, all them guys in RC Beards, everybody in the Typhoon Tarts page, everybody that I know on Rotary, anybody that I know on Facebook, and anybody that I talk to. And I know I don't always reply on YouTube and stuff, and I've got a normal life to live like all the rest of you. I don't do this full time YouTube, but I like to come out and do me videos now and again when I can, and so if I don't respond, guys, sorry. I'll try to help everybody I can. I get loads of messages, especially about iFlight stuff at the minute, and I'm trying to help as much as possible everybody that I possibly can. So sorry if I haven't spoken to you in a long time, and I love you all, and hopefully another time we'll get to see you again under better conditions. But big thank you to you all, for everybody who brought me into FPV about 1.5 years ago. It's been a real change in the way I fly and drones and stuff like that, and just what I do. My whole life has changed lately, But guys, I don't know, this coronavirus thing, we're going to have to ride it out, guys. Just whatever it is, we're going to have to ride this out. It's going to affect us all across the world, every corner of the world. Everybody's being affected here at the minute, and it's something. I know it's sad. People are dying, and loads of family and friends are dying. People are getting sick and barely surviving. Other people not getting really bad symptoms and stuff and doing okay, and nothing really seems to phase on them. I'm shitting myself. Well, I'm not shitting myself, but I just hope that I don't get it. If I've had it, and happy days, and the talk is now that apparently thousands of people have already had this. They don't know, and hopefully the government here are going to start rolling out testing kits soon for key workers, and well, everybody will get one eventually, but at the start it's going to start with the NHS, and they're going to roll these kits out, and they're going to tell you whether or not you have it, and they're going to either tell you or not whether you previously have had it. So if you have had it, your body's fought it off, you're sort of immune to it. So fingers crossed, guys. I've had it and I'm back to the normal, but this is going to be a long couple of weeks. More. The kids are all off school now, then it's coming into their summer holidays. Nobody knows what's happening. We don't know what's happening, and it's just going to be tough, guys. You can't get out to fly. I know some people are getting out and flying. I did it myself the other day. I was at a job. You've seen the video if you have watched it. On my way home, I pulled over somewhere safe away from people and had a wee fly. So in times like that, I might get a wee fly, but I can't go around to the park and just rip 10 packs, because somebody's going to say something. The police might show up, and they couldn't be bothered with the crap, But guys, look, good luck to you all. No matter what part of the world you're in, good luck to you. Stay safe, there's not much I can say. You know, there really isn't. Nobody knows. We're just going to have to ride this sucker out, take it on the chin. What happens is what happens, guys. What's going to be, what's going to be. It's, you know, if it is a real virus that came from a bat and it's wiping, it's going through the population, only the strongest is going to survive. Do you know what I mean? That's the way it is. It's human nature, you know. People are, it's hard to say. We don't want to see loved ones die, but if it is a natural virus and it's just mutated or whatever and jumped to humans, and we're all getting sick from this virus, well, if that's what it is and that's what they say, I don't know, but we'll see. And God with you all, you know, whatever God you believe in, you know, just hopefully it all works out alright for you all, and we all get through this together, and we'll come out the other end and we'll be back to flying, and hopefully, fingers crossed, things are going to be back to normal, guys, you know. So I love you all, I really do. Stay safe and look after yourselves as best you can, you know. And like myself, you're just going to have to ride that wave, whether you're off work or in work or what. I'm in work, I'm working now, I'm on call, just constantly on call. So as a call comes in, go and do it, come home, or if I've 2 or 3 jobs, go and do what I can. There's other guys in my work who took this thing called furlough, and they're off on 80% now. You know, I could be off on 80%. I didn't agree to it in work, not because I didn't want to, but because of no jobs need done. It's not, you know, I'm a worker. I work every day. Every morning I get up, get myself ready for work, get the kids up, get sorted. We all get ready in the house. I go to work every day, and then I you know, I'm not out flying every day and doing videos every day. You know that I have to work like many of you do for a living. You know, so we'll just have to get on with it. So if work calls, and you just have to go and attend the calls and do the best you can. You know, and hopefully we'll get through the other end, and that's all there is to it. You know, I am on my full wage now. I haven't lost any money, which is the good thing, and I still got my job security, which is a good thing. So that's another reason why I wanted to stay at work, because at the end of this, if the shit hits the fan, I want to be one of the people in my work who's been showing themselves willing to work, and hopefully they'll keep me on. So that's my thoughts as well, you know. So we all got to do it. We all got to live, and whenever things get back to normal, we're all still going to need money, and things is still going to carry on as normal. So anyway, guys, I babbled on for far too long. That's 8 minutes of me talking crap. I'm really sorry. You know, so I hope you stuck with it and listened. So we'll get to the point of the video. Whoa, right, guys. This is the Foxeer Wildfire. I made a previous video about this the other day, but I hadn't really tested it and stuff like that. And then I thought, well, I have been out flying it since last week, since before the lockdown. I went round to the park and flew it with this here. Guys, we'll get it up onto the goggles here in a wee second. I'll get the goggles out. Just bear with me. But it's a Foxeer Wildfire diversity receiver module for fat sharks and stuff. And I'm using it on the DJI goggles. I'll show you here in a second. And it works okay. I don't have nothing to compare it with. I was never rapid fire, nothing. I had, what did I have? A pair of eScene 007 goggles from years ago with a single receiver. And then I got myself the eScene EV200Ds, and I never had any issue with them. I love them goggles. For me, whenever I was flying Analogue, I couldn't care, but you had Fat Shark HDOs or HDO2s, whatever the case may be. But they worked for me. The EV200Ds worked for me, and I enjoyed them. I really did, you know, round the park, no problem. And to be honest, guys, I put this on the DJI goggles, and really flying around the park, no issues. I'm not going to go into details about it, you know, but flying around the park around there with that wee quad, and I've done a couple of batteries, and I was able to fly around the trees, and it was just going from the digital to the analog was the worst part, not the quality of the receiver. The receiver was brilliant. It was just looking at the analog image, you know. Now the only thing about this is we'll get it on the goggles and I'll try and show you. I might have a recording from the other day if it didn't format the goggles in the card. But we'll get around here and we'll have a wee quick look at this here, and then we'll show you some video. Alright, guys? So guys, there you go. As you can see now, I'm trying to keep the distance. I've got this in focus, I think, so hopefully you can see it. Alright guys, as you can see, it's not a great job there. That's just my way of doing it. I just plug the Foxeer Wildfire in to the URAV module on the side of the DJI goggles, and then I've got AV in, and that's me. I've got the video then from the Foxeer Wildfire into the goggles. Now just a wee quick run down the menu if I can think if this is remember this right. One click up and one click down, and blah blah blah, it changes your channels. And if you press and hold it up and press and hold it down, it changes through the bands. And then if you press and hold to the right as well, so say you go on the channel B6 and that's one of your favourites, you have all your quads on that, you know, except for one other quad, it's maybe on B4, you would press and hold that to the right and the wee heart comes up there, and that's saved now that channel B6 into your favourites, you know. So then you can go B5, B4, so you're back to B4 for your other one, and then you press and you hold that as well again, and the wee heart comes up, and that's it in your favourites. So then you have them 2 channels in your favourites because it's the 2 channels that you would most commonly use. Simple enough. Press and hold to the right, or left, sorry, press and hold to the left takes you through the menu, and we'll get into it here again. Press and hold again. So there you go, you're in the menu now. Sorry, so you press and hold, so there we go, we're back to the main screen. Press and hold to the left gets you into the menu. You got your channel, you got your favourites in there, then you have your finder, then you have your band scan if you want to do a band scan, and then you have more settings in here. So then you go into the more settings and you have your diversity switching, fast or slow. I'm not going to change it. You have your OSD menu, you have your RSSI for each receiver, and it shows up in the top left hand side. Your failsafe switch, and then all bands. You can switch on more bands. It has 72 channels receiver in it, you know, or you set it to without all bands and it becomes a 48 channel receiver or something. I can't remember, sorry guys, I'm not really, I haven't used it all that much, I'm just running through it. But guys, I've never had any issues with it, you know. And then you can turn, there's a wee small fan in here, and I have it off because it's out and it's pretty cool, so I have the wee fan on, off, and then exit. So guys, there's not much to it, to be honest with you. You know, it does work. I had it round at the park, I was fine, no problem with that. I just found no problem with the Foxeer Predator V4 on the Alien build, and guys, I had no trouble with it at all, not one bit of trouble, you know. So other than that, it seems to be working. It's a great wee receiver and hasn't given me any problems. I won't be using this very often, but because I sold me EV200s, I sold the goggles I had, and I had no analog, and I've all these analog quads, you know, and come the better days I'll probably start taking them out to fly, and I'm going to try and convert some when the DJI Vista, whenever, or the Caddx Vista, whenever we can get that, I'm going to try and convert it to digital. But for now I need an analog, and this is what I went with, the run with the Foxeer Wildfire, and it seems to do its job for me, guys. So if you're looking for something like this yourselves, you know, I would recommend it, you know what I mean. I'm sure rapid fire and something else might be better, but I think at the time, although the US dollar has fallen at the minute, so it might not be as good, but it was about $79 I think it worked out as, and whenever they had the exchange rate, I think it was about 50 something quid or something for that module it worked out at for me. So it worked out not too bad at the time when I bought it. It took a while to come, but whenever I bought it ages ago, it was I got it at a half decent price for such a decent wee module, you know. So there you go. So guys, there you go, that was a wee quick run through the module. Anyway, how do we look at it? Guys, I'm going to get the Foxeer Predator V4 here now. We'll plug it in, I'll put the goggles on, and then I'll try and show you something that I found, and a lot of other people have talked about this already. Now, this has nothing to do with the Wildfire module, this is to do with the DJI system. And what happens is, when you've got your goggles on and you've got your camera on your quad and stuff like that, a lot of people run PAL. It depends what you're on, PAL or NTSC. The only issue is, there's two issues anyway. If you're on PAL, you're running 25 frames a second or 50 frames a second, but because it's PAL, it conflicts with the NTSC in the goggles, and hopefully DJI sort this out. But whenever you sort of start getting to the edges of your range and you're getting video breakup, what will happen is it doesn't trigger the goggles, and the goggles just go to a blue screen on you. You lose signal and you get a blue screen. It doesn't do that on NTSC, but whenever you go into DJI goggles and you swap the DJI goggles, well no, sorry, whenever you change your camera system to NTSC on your quad, and you're now getting NTSC coming down the receiver, the Foxeer Wildfire and all other modules are doing it too. Whenever it's receiving the NTSC coming down, it crops the image. The image in the DJI goggles get cropped as well then. So if you have your drone set up on PAL your quad and Betaflight OSD and everything set up, and you've got your voltage and all down the corners and stuff in the OSD, whenever you change it over your camera, the NTSC, it crops the image and it crops away the OSD down the corners and stuff. Do you understand me? so you either have one problem or each way you have a problem. So if you run the NTSC, it crops the image on you, okay, but you've got a better connection, and you've less risk of the DJI goggles going to blue screen on you. But whenever you run it the other way, you get the full screen, no crop. Whenever you run PAL, you get full screen, no crop, and but then you get the signal drop out and you get a blue screen. So it's a bit weird. You either have to live with the crop or you have to live with the real dropping out. I flew it both ways. I went round to the park and tried it both ways, and it was working fine round the park. I wasn't pushing out to the edge of its limits. I was flying around the trees and down around the park around there, and you've seen it in the videos. And it was just like I had the goggle, the EV200s. I was standing there with the Foxeer lollipops, the wee stumpy and the long one on, and I had no issues at all. I was flying around the park and I was able to fly. The only problem was just the analog image. Whenever you've flown the DJI system for so long now, and then you go back to analog, it's terrible. It is. Now I know I'm not giving off. We've all went through the analog and we all loved it, you know, and I loved it. I did love it. Still do. I really do. Do you know what I mean? But whenever you're used to flying the DJI system, you know, and then you go into that, then that's when you see the big difference. You're like, holy crap, analog sucks. Do you know what I mean? But guys, give us a wee second. We're going to try and get the goggles on here, get this powered up, and we'll have a wee look in the goggles and see. Right guys, I think I'm recording here, so hopefully I can sync this up okay. So we're now looking in the DJI goggles here, and where's the quad sitting? I have the wee camera pad in the front of this. I should have anyway. My shit is terrible. So as you can see, there's the analog image anyway, and guys, so we'll turn it around, we'll have a look. So as you can see there at the minute now, we are in PAL. We are in PAL and we're on channel B8, and you should be able to see that there, and you can see the battery fill and everything there, and down here your voltage, acro and flight time, and your RSSI and the name and stuff. So that's what I used to be able to see, and that's no problem, you know. So the problem seems to happen. I'll probably have to start and stop recording here again. So we're in the goggles and we're looking in the system, and everything's happy days, and you're flying. And then this is the system where when you're flying out, then if you get a bit of bad signal, then your screen in the DJI goggles might turn blue, and this is the cause for it, because we're running in PAL, I think. I hope I'm not getting mixed up here, but we're running PAL. So right, okay, low battery, right. Oh, anyway, so we'll go into the menu. No, that's the wrong menu. Exit that. Not save, right. So press and hold the top button in Foxeer to get in, and then there we go. We can see, hopefully you can see that there. So yes, we are in PAL, night mode, blah blah blah. Screen ratio 16:9. That's the other thing. The ratio is a bit weird, but we can live with that. So if I'm going to change this now, I'll probably stop auto recording here as well. But we're going to change this system from PAL to NTSC, and look where the OSD is now. Remember the OSD, see it all there before I switch this over here. So we're going to switch it over then, right? Yo, ta-da! So there's NTSC. Boom. Right, and now the goggles, just restart it. Right. So I'm recording again. Hopefully there, see the colours of the Union flag look a bit different there as well, actually. So now we're in NTSC, and as you can see now, the OSD image is missing off the bottom of the image. You know, it's cropped. It's actually cropped away. It's not there. It's cropped. You know, I thought at first it was a conflict with Betaflight core temperature. I thought it was a conflict with Betaflight and the OSD in there. So it did. And I went in and changed it. I was able to change it in the Betaflight OSD, and it changed it all. I had everything, the camera and NTSC and Betaflight OSD, NTSC. I had everything set up NTSC, and still I wasn't getting. I mean, what is going on here? And it's because it reverted itself, or because it's cropped the image, that you lost it. You lost it. So we'll press and hold in, and we'll go back into this menu. We'll change this camera from NTSC back to PAL. Ta-da! See. And stop recording. Right, we'll start recording again. So we've started recording again. We're back into PAL, and as you can see, guys, that the OSD has come back as well. And that's the problem with the DJI goggles. Not a problem with the Foxeer camera or the Foxeer Wildfire. That's to do with the DJI goggles and the way it's working. So hopefully that's something that DJI eventually, maybe when they can get around to it, can get sorted, guys. There you go. Woo! Right, so that was what I was telling you about. But other than that, guys, the analog system in the DJI goggles works well. There's no problem. Record temperature's a bit hot and stuff. I don't know what's going on with that battery because I plugged in a 4S. So we'll check that later. But anyway, guys, right, we'll stop this and we'll get back to you. So there, guys, there you have it. The Foxeer Wildfire. Now, if I ever get a chance to get out again and fly, I'll get some video. There's other videos I'm sure online, but the DJI goggles record some great DVR. I'm telling you, the DVR on this is awesome. You know, it's probably the best DVR available on the market for analog. I'm telling you, see, if you were going to buy a new set of goggles, like a set of Fat Sharks or something, I'd probably recommend you'd be better buying a set of DJI goggles and doing the analog mod, because you have such big screens in there, you know, and the DVR that this records is probably the best DVR that there is available on the market, you know. To be honest, I'm not bullshitting you. The DVR in these here is unreal, you know, the bitrate and everything compared to some other systems that's out there. I know there is other good systems, don't get me wrong, but in a pair of goggles, the DVR, and this is brilliant, you know. But guys, look, that's the Foxeer Wildfire on the DJI goggles. The system works. It's for to fly my small analog quad, well, the 5-inch analog quads come better well until I manage to afford to be able to change over to Vista and stuff on some of them, especially my Superfly flip mode. I was thinking about that the other day and I would love to fly that again. You know, only I don't miss analog. I don't miss flying analog, guys, you know. So that's about the height of it, guys. Look, I hope you're keeping well and look after yourselves and your families, you know. These hard times, there's going to be another hard few weeks to go through here, you know. We'll all have to try and get through this together somehow. Guys, just stick by your family, do what's required of you. I know it's hard, and I know it feels like you're being oppressed. It does. It feels like we're being oppressed and stuck into our houses. But I don't know what's going on. You know, is what do you call that? Martial law going to take over and all this sort of? And you think about these things. Trust me. Maybe people don't. Maybe I just read too much shit on Facebook. But anyway, right, guys. Look, I love you all. Take care. Look after yourselves. We'll get you all again soon. I've got the wee giveaway coming up as well for the wee flight stack. So fingers crossed for you all who've left a comment on that video. Sorry, excuse me, I'm drinking Pepsi Max. If you haven't seen it already, go back and have a wee look. I'm giving away a wee diatone Mamba stack, so give the video a like and just drop a comment. Say anything, just leave a comment on, well, a reason why you would like the stack. Leave a comment, and somebody on the 1st of April, not April Fool's joke, I'm going to pick a winner and I'll send it to you. So look, guys, take care, be safe as you can, and we'll all get through this, you know. There's no point crying over it, you know what I mean? You could sit here all day and cry, oh my god, we're going to die. Fuck. You're not going to die, you're not going to die, okay? Just, we'll get through this, you know. It's a lot of shit, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You just have to get on with it. Right, I'm away here now, into the house to edit this. See you all later. Take care, and we'll speak to you all again soon. Right, guys, thanks for watching. Bye bye.